Hi, welcome to my crochet tutorial. This is Auntie Nat's Crochet. I'm excited to have you here today. Whether you're brand new to crochet or looking for something new to crochet, you're in the right place. I can't wait to share my tips, tricks, and favorite techniques to you. Do click on the subscribe button here before we start. I have thousands of videos, so do check them out. It will mean the world to me. I found this gorgeous yarn in this color, which reminds me of autumn leaves. So I plan to do a table runner filled with autumn leaves joined together in various colors. In these colors, these are actually cotton yarn. It's just that it has this different shades in it. You get a bit of white and red, and it's not very thick. It's cotton yarn, and because it is not that thick, I will be using a 3.5 mm hook. You can use a 3 mm hook as well, or even a 4 mm hook, but I would prefer a 3.5. So I'm gonna make leaves in various colors and various sizes and various types of leaves. So as for this particular pose, I'm gonna make a small autumn leaf because I do not know what's the name of the leaf. It looks like just an ordinary leaf, so I'll just call it autumn leaf. It's a medium size, not very small. So I'm planning to do each type of leaf in these colors, 5 different colors. And when I build the table runner, if I run out, if there are too many space left and I need more leaves, then I'll decide whether should I do more on the smaller leaves or a bigger leaf. So this one now is kind of medium-sized leaf, I would say. Okay, now let the fun begin. Yeah, by the way, if you like all this stuff, they are in my earlier post. This is cotton flower, iris flower, and this is a cat. So all these are in my earlier post. So this particular leaf, I did some. This is slightly a wider one, and this is a more narrow one, but actually they are of the same pattern. It's just that the number of stitches is slightly different. So when the number of stitches is slightly different, this one turns out to be quite narrow and this one quite wide. And some of the leaves are with this part here, some without. So it's up to you whether you want to do this part or you can just don't do this part like this. So some of my leaves I'm gonna do without this part here. Now let's start with this color. I don't have this color yet, so I'm gonna do with this color. We're gonna start by making a knot. This is just my habit of making a knot. Once you have a knot, chain 15. If you chain 15, you have your leaf this length. All these are chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Once you chain 15, or maybe should I adjust the, maybe I should adjust the camera a bit. Okay, I have a chain of 15 here. Now you go to the second stitch from the hook. This is the hook, this is the first stitch, this is the second stitch. From here onwards, I'm going to do single crochet all the way down to the end. single crochet, 13 single crochet, and I have one last stitch left here. This last stitch, I'm going to do 3 single crochet into that stitch. I am going to put my hook at the bottom here on this strand. Maybe put your hook here. Once you do 3 single crochet, you're going to create a hole. There'll be a hole here, so I always do this. Put your hook here on this part here, so that you have 2 strands on top and 1 strand at the bottom. And you do 3 single crochet. Wait, let me pull this tight first. It's kind of loose. So here 1, 2, and 3. And you somehow have turned your work. And now I'm going to crochet from here until here. I should have 11 stitches, and I'm gonna bring this along. I'm gonna do 11 single crochet. Should have 11 single crochet. They're gonna look like this. Then you're gonna turn your work, turn it this way. So in this first stitch here, I'm gonna skip this stitch and go to the next stitch. So from now on, it's gonna be only on the back loop. So from here to the bottom here, I should have 11 single crochet. Single crochet. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And this part here, just push it down a bit before you cut. This way you won't be able to see, because I've already hid it along here. So once you have 11 single crochet, the tip here, the tip, or should I call it the last stitch, I'm going to use both loops. It's not the front loop or the back loop. You're going to use both loop. You have 2 loops here. Use both loop and do 3 single crochet. And let me pull this tight a bit. Here you go through both loops. So you do 1, 2, 3. Then again here, 11 single crochet. 11 single crochet, not counting this 3. So here again you'll be somewhere in the same line as this. Turn your work, skip the first one, go to the second one again and do 11 single crochet. So by the time you have 11 single crochet, this tip here, the stitch at the tip here, you use both the loop, and do 3 single crochet in this same stitch. 1, 2, 3. Then again, here you're gonna do 11 single crochet. By the time I do 11 single crochet, it's quite near the tip here, so it looks as if I only have one more left. So this is what happened to this one. I have only one more left. Before I reach the last one, I stop. Whereas here, I have 2 left before I turn my work. So if I have 2 left, which means I only have 9 stitches all the time. 9 and then here 9, or could be 9 or 10. So that's why this one become more narrow and this one become wider. So it's up to you whether you want it this way or this way. But now what I'm showing you is this one. So if you prefer it to be this way, then here you make sure you have 2 more stitches left. Then you turn. So like mine, I did 11. By the time I reach here, I still have 1 more stitch left. Then I turn my work. And again, skip 1 and do 11 single crochet. See, by the time I have 11 stitches, I will reach the tip here. And this tip here, I will just do 3 single crochet into the same stitch. So I hope you get what I mean. So you continue to build this way. Build until you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on each side. This one, even though it's narrow, it is still 4 on each side. So I'll come back to you once I have 4 on each side. Then I'll show you how to do this part here. So this side I have 1, 2, 3, 4. But this side I only have 1, 2, 3. Okay, which means by the time I move up here, you can either stop here or move up here and come back down here and stop. So it's up to you. It doesn't really matter because I find that it doesn't make much of a difference. But now this one here is without the what you call this, the stem. So now I'm gonna make this part here. This is without. So if it's without, you just continue to build until here and you stop here, or you build until here, you come back here and you stop here. But now I want to build this first. So I'm gonna build this first before I go up and come back down. So I already have 1, 2, 3, 4 gap or 4 arch shape here. So now this part here, remember when we did 11 single crochet, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So here this is 11 single crochet. On this last stitch here, you're supposed to do 3 single crochet into the same stitch, but now here I only do 1, 2. Before I do the third one, I'm gonna build this. So this is up to you how long you want it. This is a chain 5, this is a chain 4, so up to you. So I'm gonna chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and start from the second stitch from the hook. This is a hook, this is the first stitch, this is the second stitch. You just do single crochet. You can actually do single crochet, slip stitch, or half double crochet, depending on how thick you want this part to be. But I find that if I do single crochet, it looks, the width is there. So now after I'm done with single crochet down this chain of 4, I go back to that same stitch and do a single crochet. Then again, I'm gonna work my way up here. Wait, let me do this again. It's kind of loose. Let me tighten it. And now I'm going to go up under the back loop. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So you can either stop here, or I prefer to stop at the bottom here. So I'll skip 1. And I just single crochet all the way down. Once I reach the last part here, I just slip stitch and chain 1 and you pull tight. I find that this side become the front is better than this side, because the first turning here it kind of bulge up like this, so this looks a bit like the back of the leaf and this looks like the front, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I stop here. I'm gonna cut the yarn. Let me show you how to hide this. So this is, I want this to be the front of the leaf. This is the back because I have this part here. So I'm gonna hide this behind here. Just make it go through all this and it will be kind of secure. Because this tail is kind of short, so I will normally put through the hook, put through the needle first before I put the yarn through the needle. Maybe I can do a few more before I cut it off, just in case. and you pull tight. You pull a bit before you cut. Pull a bit, cut, you straighten this, and you can see where's the tail. So this is the 5 color that I have. So which do you prefer? You prefer the narrow one or the broader one? Slightly broader. This is slightly narrow. So just remember, if you want this narrow one, the other one I did 11 stitches, so this one should be 9 stitches. It's always 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, and here there'll be like kind of 2 stitch away, so which makes the leaf kind of not so broad. Okay, now let us do more of other type of leaf.